Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mo Finance and News channel. Today's episode is a little interesting because we're going to be going over Biden's new proposed tax plan, and that is going to affect every single American here. And you know what I've learned recently? If you are an American citizen, no matter where you live, you can still be taxed for America, and that is just because if you are a citizen, they expect you to pay your fair share of taxes no matter where you are and no matter where you are making money. So let's get right into it. All right. So President Biden's administration commenced its terms with a three-part tax plan. Today, we're going to go over it on this entire video. This is just part of the Build Back Better agenda, and it's also commonly referred to as a Building a Better America. In less than 3 months after his inauguration, the American president significantly pushed his three main tax agendas, while the Task Foundation experts were charged to serve as trusted thought leaders. Their main focus as thought leaders was really researching, modeling, and analyzing Biden's tax plan and comparing how it will impact U.S. revenue, daily taxpayers like us, competitiveness, and economic growth. So it's a three-part plan. The three-part plan program covers the American Jobs Plan, the American Family Plan, and the American Rescue Plan. So far, only the American Rescue Plan has been enacted. The rest are still in the proposal stage. I'm going to try to kind of cover them today so you guys get the information. So first, the American Rescue Plan. That was signed into law March 11th of last year, 2021. This law meant to provide cash payments to individuals in low-income households, which was part of his campaign tax policy. This equally meant a number of tax law changes, you guys. These laws were time limited as they were temporary mitigations for the problems caused by the pandemic. As stated though, some of the laws in the American Rescue Plan were time limited to the pandemic period, meaning some of them have already expired. For instance, the changes to a specific individual's tax credits already expired by the end of 2021. And then similarly, the child tax credit that was increased to $3,600 per child under 6 years old and $3,000 per child above 6 years and above age 6 and under 17 years old was reverted to $2,000 in 2022, unless reapproved by legislation, and I don't think it has been reapproved. The only remaining law is the primary reductions for Affordable Care Act health insurance, which is still effective until the expiration of 2 years. Second, the American Jobs Plan. The American 46th president proposed the Americans Job Plan on March 31st, 2021. So this is last year. This plan was supposed to increase income taxes for company profits with an aim of funding the project's plan of improving infrastructure through an estimated budget of $2.3 trillion. However, the American Families Plan better captures the details of corporate tax increments, which isn't good for somebody like me who supports corporations and wants to build them. And I do want them to all pay their fair share of taxes, but at the end of the day, I do believe we need these companies to help the economy stimulate and grow. All right, and number three, the American Families Plan. This plan was proposed by Biden last year, April 28, 2021, and it was projected with a cost of $1.8 trillion. This proposal includes strategies to tax increased incomes for wealthy individuals to help fund the plan's programs. Biden's administration is pushing for a measure that will tax individuals worth more than $100 million with a tax rate of at least 20% on their gains, including unrealized profits on assets that are currently not taxed. No! I do not like this, as it is going to impact, well, it doesn't impact me or probably a lot of you guys, as you know, none of us really have $100 million. Yes! But the issue with this is that it's going to be really hard to kind of figure out the unrealized gains portion of it. And my biggest fear is that as they enact something like this, it's going to hold these rich people from investing in these assets that do help us out as we buy them here and there. Besides that, They also want to increase to 28% for corporate companies from the previous 21% tax rate. Funds from this taxes would help provide American children with 4 additional years of free education, which I totally support. 2 years of free pre-kindergarten for 3 and 4 years, and 2 years of free community college. Additionally, this plan would serve to facilitate nutritional programs and enhance ACA subsidies, which expired in 2021. Also, they wanted to do a lower tax for the middle class, which I do fully support. On the other hand, Biden wanted to pledge that this proposal would not raise taxes on anyone earning anything less than $40,000 in a year. Accordingly, his plan does not necessarily raise taxes on most Americans. However, some economists speculate that all workers will eventually have to bear some of the burden due to the increased corporate tax. The reason we think that is because you guys, like, when the corporate tax number goes up like this, corporations will be finding ways to pass on those expenses to us as the consumers who utilize their products or services. So that's kind of a big deal. Biden's proposal would result in the average tax increase in most states from 2022 to 2031. The largest tax increase per filer will be the largest in Columbia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York, with a tax of over $1,000 per filer. Contrarily, several other states will have a tax cut, especially in the early part of the budget, like Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Alabama, with the cut exceeding $400 per filer in 2022. This is credited to the temporary expansion of the child tax credit, which will stretch through to 2025. Eventually, every state technically will experience a tax increase. So this is a big deal. I know they started bringing this up last year. I'm just glad I was able to find this information, organize it, and give it to you guys, because I was also intrigued to know all these changes that they're proposing and what has already taken effect. I really do hope this video helped you guys out today. Thank you so much for visiting. Do me a favor, click that subscribe button, like, comment below. Let me know what you think of this tax. Let me know how this is going to impact you guys. This is really important because everything that this government does will impact our future and what we're able to bring in dollar-wise. So remember, information is the key for financial freedom. All right, thanks you guys so much for watching the channel. Have a wonderful day, and thanks again for watching the Mo Finance and News channel.